Hi everybody, welcome to Dandelion Cottage and Paper Crafting Thursday. I'm Leslie Watkins. I hope you're all well today. I'm going to share with you some cards I got in a swap. These are some of the cards from my design team, the Dandelion Cottage design team. And my swap director, Abby, put them together and sent me some in this box. And I also had a couple of others of my own that I wanted to add. And I thought what I would do is to share the unboxing with you. So what she's done here, and I love this, is that she's actually recycled a paper pumpkin box. So that works out perfectly. This is what we have. And let me just check my settings, make sure that we're recording. Okay, that looks good. Looks very good. So thank you so much, Abby, for doing all you do for our team swaps. We love doing them. And I'm always so excited to see what everybody does. And look at this beautiful tissue paper. Let's see if I can save this for something else. Anybody else like me, when you open up a package, you're always carefully removing the tape, hoping that you'll be able to upcycle your wrapping materials. I'm not doing particularly well here this time, but that's okay. All right. Now, in this particular swap, what we were doing was two cards, actually. So one card from the January through June mini and one card from Sale-a-bration. And here it looks like Abby's given me a beautiful note card. Let's see what's in here. Look at this. Oh, thank you so much, Abby. Sorry, I've got a hoarse voice. I'm just getting over a really bad cold, and so I may be losing my voice a little bit today. I'm going to have a sip of coffee. Coffee usually helps most things. But this, what's so nice about this card and this envelope is look at the inside of the envelope. And it's always such a nice surprise when you can add something to the inside of your envelope. Now this particular envelope was pre-printed, so it was printed on both sides. But don't forget, you could add a little border around the edges of your envelopes. You could add a liner. There are dies that will allow you to cut out the right shape piece, but you know what? It's really not that hard. You can glue down a piece of decorative paper in there and just trim the edges and have the same effect. And if you wanted to, look at that pattern. You could open this up and use this paper as a layer on a card front or some other tag or whatever it is that you like. But really cute. And then she's got a couple of layers on the front here with some embellishments and some flowers. Really, really cute. Thank you so much, Abby. Okay, so let's get busy with our cards here, and I'm just going to zoom you in so we can take them one by one. So sorry about my hoarseness. So this is from Karen. These are all people on my team, so thank you so much, Karen, for participating in the swap, and check this out. This is one of the Sale-a-bration items that was available during Sale-a-bration, and look how awesome that is. That is so cool. I love this. So this is like a, I was going to say it's a double Z fold, but it's not a double Z fold. It's a kind of a V and an M. Okay, so this is what I mean by that. So you can see the M shape here and then the V shape there. And then it steps out like so. And all of these tools and labels are popped up on dimensionals. It's absolutely awesome. I love the pegboard die behind there. That's brilliant. Okay, so that was one of the background die sets, I believe, and it works perfectly for that. Can you see that? So cool. So thank you, Karen. I love what you did there with that. Now here's her other card. This would have been the one from the mini, and I may not remember. Oh no, this is, I guess this is Celebration 2. Is this the airy paper? What is it called? Let me get my book out. Flight and Airy paper. I think that's the Flight and Airy paper that she used to make this beautiful quilted star. And that is really very special. Look at that. And then it's so clever. She's gone above and beyond, because what she's done here is she's cut up the paper to create this. And I'm sorry to all you quilters out there, I do not know the names of all the quilting designs, and I'm sure you're all screaming at me right now. But here's this beautiful star design that she's used the overlapping pieces of papers with to achieve. And then what she's done, or actually before that, she's actually taken all of the paper and she's embossed them with this wonderful quilted stitching embossing folder. So can you see that? It is so beautiful, and it's so, it really does look like a quilt. Absolutely wonderful. So that's a terrific example of the degree of artistry that you can do with your greeting card. So that is stunning. Karen, thank you so much for that. And then she's added a little embellishment on the inside so that the card's not just blank. Wonderful. Okay, let's see what's next here. This is from Abby. And she's using the Sweet Nature set, and look at all those layers. Just beautiful. And I think that's pecan pie. And then this, I think, is the oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm still in a fog from my cold, but I think this is one of the in colors, the clay in colors. But check this out. The die set comes with an embossing die that creates this wonderful little canceled postage stamp effect, and it features a little butterfly inside of a circular seal with the postage cancellation stamp over the top of it, and it looks so wonderful. And it's such a great way to add additional texture to your design, because she's got so much going on here. She's got the postage stamp die cut on the DSP, then she's got these beautiful die cut foliage. She has stamped and die cut from a stamped image with the leaves, and then again the postage dies for this shape. She's got the the gold faux leather trim. And I think you can see it's got a little bit of sparkle to it. Oh dear. And these little cork rounds. So she's really thrown a lot at it. And then this layer is popped up on dimensionals with the torn edge, and it, of course it has the added die cut with the notebook holes. So all of that, she's let me say something here. Look how pretty that is. She's added a layer. It's all on top of a layer of the DSP that has this kind of random design on it. I think, unless she did a little stamping on that as well, which is entirely possible. So really beautiful, kind of a almost like a shabby chic kind of multi-textured design. Beautifully done, very professional looking, and it has a nice heft to it. So it's a sort of card that you would send somebody with your nice message, and they would definitely want to hang on to that and keep it. So beautiful, Abby. Thank you so much. I love it. You know, I love this set. I'm going to be working a lot with this set. Some of you may be wondering, gosh, I wonder why Leslie hasn't been using that set, because I would have thought that was right up her alley. Well, it absolutely is. But, you know, I just came back from a trip to Arizona, and I'm about to head out to Texas. And there hasn't been a lot of time in between with all the things that needed to get done. And so all I can say is stay tuned. Wait till I come back from Texas, and you're going to see some very fun projects using this suite. Thank you, Abby. Now here is Abby's selection from the Sale-a-bration brochure, and she used this watercolor melon stamp set, and she's also got the beautiful embossing folder. That was a double with $100. So here it is with the softly sophisticated stamp set with the embossing folder that you could get for free with that, and it goes together beautifully on this card. And Abby, I see you using your atmospheric perspective here, beautifully done. And love the way your watermelons look. And it says love and big hugs. And again, a beautiful little design on the inside. And I love this. I love how she sponged the background just to give it a little extra tonality, and then stamp this leaf on over the top of it. And I love that leaf. It's such a beautifully designed element, and it works perfectly on the inside there. So thank you so much, Abby. I love it. Good job. All right, now we have Emma. Okay, see if I can figure out how to open this up. Oh, I see. She's got it tucked in. There we go. All right, so here's Emma, and she's using the Jungle Pals stamp set, and it feels really thick. I think there's a surprise inside. The Jungle Pals stamp set you could get for free with a $50 order, and you could get this beautiful corresponding die set, really quite a good sized die set, for an additional $100 purchase. So both the stamp set and the dies were available for free during Sale-a-bration. And check this out. Look at that. So awesome. I love it. Emma, that is beautiful. So not only has she stamped and die cut the characters. She's got the toucan and the alligator and all the leafy foliage. Okay, but she's also colored them, and I think she's using Stampin' Blends to color them in. And so it's absolutely beautiful, and she's got this wonderful space here to write a message. She's turned it into a birthday card. And there's the cover. Wonderful, Emma. Beautifully done. Really beautifully done. I love it. Emma has a couple of grandbabies that I'm sure are loving the critters in this set. You know, I'm so proud of my design team. They do such beautiful work. They really do. And every one of them motivates and inspires everyone else, and including me. And I get so inspired when I see you doing these wonderful things. And I want to thank you so much for sharing with us all so we can see what you do. If anybody's interested in learning more about the Dandelion Cottage design team, please go to my website at dandelioncottagedesign.com, and there is a tab there that says Join. If you go there, click on that, you'll find another button that says Benefits. And on that benefits sheet, it's quite long. There are more benefits than I can name here. But if you go to the website and check that out, I think you'll be interested to see all of the things that you get for free when you join the Dandelion design team. And we'd love to have you. And you do not you can be a beginner. You do not have to be an experienced crafter or watercolor painter or artist. You can just be starting out, and we'd be happy to help you get started and share with you all the knowledge and experience that we have. So awesome, Emma. I love this. The other thing I really like about this is I love this color palette that you chose. So this is the Pebbled Path, and then I think that's Misty Moonlight, which goes really beautifully together. And it makes for a great background. So I may use that idea in a card. I like that a lot. Beautifully done. All right, and then Emma has a 3D, which always gets me excited. And here is something using the lovely lavender suite. Okay, so let's figure out what this does. Oh, I see. It's an easel card. So you see it's got this little hinged holder so that it can stand up. I know you can't see that on camera, but you get the idea. All right, so you could put this on your shelf, and there's your calendar. And then this is an open top box. So I'm thinking that you would, let's see, you'd be able to take some pencils and put them in there. What else do I have? I've got a nail file. Here's my fancy gold pen. So that's very handy. Oops. So you could keep that right on your desk and have all your things ready to go, and have your nice calendar. Love that. Very useful. Great present. And of course I love that perennial lavender suite, or lovely lavender suite. You see she's got the Lost Lagoon and the pretty peacock in the background there, and they go so beautifully together. Thank you, Emma. Really wonderful design. And I've got two more cards here. So these are two that I did. And here's my card using the free items from the Sale-a-bration brochure. So you can see I used that. Why do I have trouble remembering the name of that paper? Flight and Airy paper. And then in the center I used the Softly Sophisticated stamp set and the embossing folder behind it. Sorry. So there's that, popping up the label punch on some dimensionals to give that a little bit of dimension. And aren't these colors so pretty? Love this combination of colors. And then from the mini, I made a card using the stippled roses set. Okay, so again, several different layers using the leaf dies with the distressed gold paper. I really like this die with these 3 leaves. Very pretty. Got some sparkly embellishments on there, and pop the label up on some dimensionals. And then this rose motif in the center was very easy to do. So this is just a stamped image from the stippled roses set, and I just used my blender brushes to give that a little bit of color. Just took a second. Anybody could do it, and you get this wonderful effect. And then this opens up like so. I could really add a little stamp in there. That would make it more interesting. But there you have it, a kind of a great gatefold card. So let's get our things back out again. I will get some people. Good morning, Sandra. Hi, Kelly. Oh, you're not too late. Oh, Sandra says she tried ordering it out of stock. What, Sandra? What was out of stock? What's the name of the product that you're looking for? All right, I'm going to zoom you out a little bit so I can put all these things on the screen at the same time. There we go. So thank you everybody for participating in the swap. You know, we're going to have another one coming right up, because one of the things that's going to happen, so just a quick note about what's coming up. So next week, as I've mentioned a couple of times, I'm going to be traveling to Houston, Texas, and it's for the big Stampin' Up! Annual convention called On Stage. All the demonstrators are welcome to join. Of course, registration has closed now for this one, but it's quite the big event. It's going to be 3 days long, and I'm going to be together with many hundreds of other demonstrators, some people coming in from different countries. And we're going to have a lot of fun. And one of the things I'm mostly excited about is that because my business is mostly online, a lot of my design team members are across the country. So several are flying in from different places, and I'm going to be meeting them for the first time. So I'm super excited about that. And so that's where I'll be next week. I will probably not be tuning in at our regular scheduled times. I may be able to pop in here and there during different events to share with you what's going on, but I'm going to be a little bit off the schedule. And then the following week after On Stage, I'm going to be heading to my good friend Lisa McGrew's workshop, also in Texas, and she's going to be featuring the, oh, I don't have it handy, but she's going to be featuring this set. I can show you in the catalogs. Let me show you in here. So the thoughtful expressions, all right, so that's this set with the hummingbirds. And the suite is called Poetic Expressions, and here are some examples of some of the projects people are doing. And I'm going to be collaborating with Lisa. I'm going to be showing people how to paint a hummingbird with the water-based inks. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And if you happen to live in Texas, let me know, and I'll make sure that you get an invitation to come and join us. So that's what's happening right now. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm just going to check my, oh, Sandra's, she hasn't gotten Nature's Sweetness yet. Why not? It's not out of stock, is it? Uh-oh. If it is, I didn't know that. Oh, it is out of stock. Oh, brother. Okay. Well, you know what, Sandra? I have a pretty strong suspicion that it will carry over because I think it's going to be very popular. Fingers crossed. No guarantees, but my guess is that it will. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will be popping back in intermittently over the next couple of weeks. But until then, stay well, stay happy, and stay creative.